All right, this would be a demonstration of driving a Tesla Model 3 long range from basically the west coast to the east coast, California to Florida. You can see here the basic route that we took. There's some modifications that we did in our trip, but when you go to the Tesla webpage and look at their superchargers, you can plug in your route. And so you got Paso, California to Port St. Louis, Florida. It shows you all the stops you're going to take along the way. Also shown by these red dots here. These are all superchargers for your path. And says about 56 hours, which is pretty accurate to what we saw, and 2,800 miles. In comparison, if you go to Google Maps, shows a couple routes, but this one's the closest to what we did. 2,750 miles, 41 hours. So that's approximately 15 hours was added for charging along the way, the various stops. And so the Model 3 you have to pay for charging. And it varies by state, not by charger or area code, it's by state. So California says 20 cents, say in Florida, 13 cents. This is per kWh, whereas some states, say Colorado is 13. So Iowa, for example, is by the minute. So some states don't allow selling actual power, it's by time of usage, and these are all state derived. That's why Tesla chose these. They don't just pick their own number. It's basically they're allowed to sell it by kWh or by time, and I assume they probably prefer it by kWh, which is how I would prefer to buy it also. So let's go to our costs. So on your Tesla page, you go to My Account, click on History. It'll show you all your charging. This is basically our trip. You can see our time. Get to our final spot, January 22nd, 9:30 in the morning. And we left here on the 19th at 8:16 at night. That was just our top off before we left. So you can click on like this guy right here. It'll show you that we use 30 kWh at 20 cents per kWh. And this basically gives you invoice receipts if you need that. And this gives you 20 cents, 20 cents. And here's the first time we actually paid per minute and power per minute. We had 20 minutes at 8 cents per minute. Here you go into two tiers and it breaks it apart. It shows you here, go back to Iowa. Let's see, let's go back here. Where we were, we went, that's in Arizona. So you say Arizona. 16 cents per minute when you're charging it above 60 kW. That's your charge. Basically the power, the amount of power coming in versus a rate of how much per hour you've gotten. So that's your speed in a way. And then if you're going slower, so as you get closer to full, you drop off and the cost per minute drops in half. So when you show up empty, we're paying top price, then you start slowing down and they try to adjust it and throttle it down. So here you can see our first 48 minutes was 29 minutes was at the 16 cents, and then we drop down as we get closer to full at 8 cents. And as you can see all these, we'll total all up. We add all this charging up. One charge, if you go there short enough, just quick till top off, it actually didn't charge us. We decided to keep moving on. Go to all these, we'll add them up. Grand total, put all these Excel. 110 bucks at 50 cents. I don't think that's too bad to drive from California to Florida for $110 in a Tesla. So if granted you could have a Model S or Model X with free supercharging, you just saved 110 bucks, but car also costs you a whole lot more than that. So back when they were charging and selling supercharging separate as an add-on, you would really have to do quite a bit of driving to justify that free supercharging. Go back here. So there you go, and that's $110 is a one-way trip, so round trip, you're 220, 223, so in all same conditions. And this was in January, so there was some areas that went through some snow and some rain and some weather, but overall, pretty good representation of what it costs to go from West Coast to East Coast. We'll do more of these trips coming up. If you like this trip video and want to see more, like and subscribe. Let us know what else you want to see.